Hello everybody, it is Self-Care Saturday, and today I wanted to show you what's in my coloring book collection for 2023, but before we do that, Kyle is going to explain to you why coloring is relaxing.
Right, so according to Google, coloring has the ability to relax the fear center of your brain, the amygdala. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. It induces the same state as meditating by reducing the thoughts of a restless mind.
So it basically is a part of mindfulness. It helps you be present in the moment.
Right. This generates mindfulness and quietness, which allows your mind to get some rest after a long day at work, perhaps.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
It could definitely help me relax after a long day with my dogs when they're being hyper. He knows my dogs are they're a little crazy.
They're good dogs.
Yeah, but I love them.
Of course.
But I have so many coloring books to go through, and Kyle, you'll have to point out any that are your favorites. So first, I'll start with some of like the kids ones. I have, of course, a Barbie book. I love Barbie. This is an easier coloring book for kids. Sometimes I like the kids ones. Sometimes I don't want to have trouble coloring between all the lines, having to, do all the little print. Sometimes I just want to color like I'm a kid again. And it definitely de-stresses me, and they're so cheap. They're like $1 sometimes, $1.99 at like Rennie's or Family Dollar. And I just get one or two at a time, but it's built me up a really big collection. This is my favorite picture.
Yeah, I like the dogs.
Yeah, it looks like my doggies, because mine are part Chihuahua, part Jack Russell, and it definitely looks like a Chihuahua Pomeranian type dog. It's really cute. It is the Barbie Jumbo coloring and activity book, and it says "Live life with love," which I think would be my motto. It sounds like such a nice motto, doesn't it? Yeah. Next up, for those of you that are Trolls fans, I had to get a Trolls coloring book. I love Trolls. It's such a musical movie. Funny story, my Nana collected troll figurines. And she had so many just trolls lined up on all around her apartment.
Yeah.
She loved trolls. They had the fuzzy hair. They weren't like fun pink color. They might have fun pink hair, but they didn't have like pink colored skin. I wish they did. These trolls are even cuter than the ones my Nana collected, and they bring back a lot of memories because I remember playing with my grandmother's toy trolls and rearranging them to see if she'd notice.
Did she?
Yeah, she always noticed when I rearranged.
Right.
Somehow they always ended up back in the same spot the next day, so she definitely noticed. And there's Poppy. The Trolls movie was really, really good. And then they did a second one, which was called Trolls World Tour. And I almost think the second was better than the first.
I would not know. I haven't seen either of them.
Oh, you should watch them, Kyle. You're missing out. Okay, the next one, I think Northern Boyfriend Gamer 207 over here is going to love. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I got a Scooby one.
Yeah.
The brand of this one and the last two that I showed, they're by Bendon. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Bendon?
Yeah, Bendon.
Something like that.
Yeah. But I love Scooby-Doo. I've always loved the cartoon. And I think there's just a lot of fun pictures of the mystery gang for me to color in. I prefer like colored pencils on my coloring books to crayons. But that's just me. I'll use crayons, but I prefer colored pencils. And if I have one where the pages are thick enough and there's no
double-sided.
It's not double-sided.
Right.
I'll use markers because I love markers.
Yeah.
My marker collection downstairs of Crayola and other like low quality markers is really large. I just finally got Copic markers. They're much better quality, and I was super excited to get them.
Yeah.
I got a little pouch for them to keep them separate to my other markers because they're better.
They are high quality.
Yeah, they are. Here is this Hello Kitty coloring book that I have. I have two Hello Kitty coloring books, but they're by different brands, I think. as far as I'm aware. But this is so cute. I love Hello Kitty. I think I've colored most of the other ones, but it's such a simple one to sit down and draw.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of lines. I feel like even if you're not a great artist, you can make a pretty picture with this, you know, because it's simple. It's a lot simpler. Hello Kitty is kind of easier to color in, I should say, than like the Scooby-Doo one.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it depends on if you're like familiar with Hello Kitty or whatnot. I drew my color kitties. Every time I draw them, I do it in abstract colors or like monochromatic, which is like only using 1 or 2 colors, I think, throughout the whole page.
Yeah.
I have a thing about that.
Mm-hmm.
I never leave Hello Kitty white.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just something I do.
Do everything but the color she actually is.
Right. I feel like it just blends too much into the page. I'm not, you know. Then I have this Disney one, which is by the same brand. You'll see a lot of this brand in my collection. But it's got Bambi and Dumbo and the Aristocrat kitty. And I actually picked it out because of that. I thought the kitty was really cute. I used to love that movie on Disney. And it has like the 101 Dalmatians. They're in there too. You can't forget them.
This one's my favorite so far just because of the animals.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's got so many good animal pictures. The Bambi ones look harder to color, but then there are some like easier ones. So it's kind of got a mixture of different maybe skill levels. So it would be really fun for like the whole family, for like a parent to take a picture and a kid to take a picture and color together. But it is gorgeous. I love it. The next two are both Puppy Dog Pals Bend On coloring books. Puppy Dog Pals were characters from a show on Disney Junior.
Okay.
I never watched the show, but I thought the coloring books were adorable because of all the dogs.
I'm with you on that.
And the cats.
I'm with you on that one.
Look at the little pug. Look at the little pug. So I bought this one, and then I also bought a Christmas version, because who doesn't love puppies and Christmas? You can't say you don't love that, right, Kyle?
Yeah, of course.
I know, you'll agree with me the whole time.
Well, especially when I do actually agree with you.
That's true.
Well, yeah. Love animals, love Christmas. So
Yes. This is a Gabby Dollhouse one. Gabby's Dollhouse is a show on Netflix. It came out within the past few years, but look, I watched it when I was going to bed one night. My mom told me I would probably like it because sometimes I do like kid shows. And I like them especially to go to sleep to because they help not have nightmares for me.
Right.
They're like calming.
Yeah.
And I watched it and I got very into it.
Did you? Nice.
Yes, I did. I like Gabby's Dollhouse a lot. Yeah. And I like some of the characters I like more than others, but Gabby is so pretty and sweet and whatnot. So I want to collect eventually like the dollhouse and the figurines, but I haven't done that yet. You could picture me collecting the dollhouse and figurines, couldn't you?
Yes, I absolutely
Yes.
could.
I thought you could, Kyle. So then I have a Disney villains one, because who doesn't love coloring in a villain? You know, we just love Cruella de Vil. I've loved her ever since the live-action movie Cruella.
The one with Emma Stone.
Yeah, yeah. The one with Emma Stone. I really liked it. So I mainly got it because I want to color in, like, Hades and some of the villains I like Cruella. I think the Evil Queen is in here. Cruella's there. I really want to color her. I love coloring with like black and red. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited, and I'm excited to use like some darker colors. Okay, so the next coloring books that we have are Vampirina. I have 2 different ones because I can't just buy one, you know? I couldn't just choose between 2 coloring books. They're very similar, I think. But I like this one with Vampirina and her friends. Vampirina is another Disney show on Disney Junior that I got really attached to. I love her family as like little bats. And the show was just really, really, really good. She moves from Transylvania to Pennsylvania and has to like learns to like make friends and learns about the human ways and things, and she gets into some trouble with some magic items or like things like that, some spells.
Yeah.
It was really cute, I have to admit. And it's a good thing to watch around like Halloween. I can't remember if it's on Disney Plus or not.
I'd imagine it would be, but who knows?
Okay, now we're getting into the pile of Mickey.
Alright.
Okay, we should go through this quick. Ready? This is a Minnie Mouse one. It's got Daisy and her, and Goofy and Mickey. I can't remember if how many of these I've drawn a bunch in. But yeah, this one's cool. I've got a Mickey and the Roadster Racers, which came on after Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. This was a show after that. And it was very similar. Both were like Disney Junior shows. I actually colored in one of these pictures.
Did pretty well too.
Yeah, I love coloring. I'm practicing being as good with markers as I am with colored pencils. This one was really cute. I colored in Minnie in this one. This is Mickey and Friends, and it's a big, fun book to color. Anything Mickey is fun to me, so,
Of course.
you know. And then, of course, I have to have some Mickey Christmas ones. Me with the Christmas coloring books. I love to get in the holiday spirit.
More Mickey Christmas.
Another Mickey Christmas. Because look, you can't have just one Mickey Mouse Christmas one, you know? You gotta have multiple ones. That's just... Are you really living if you don't have 2 Mickey Christmas books?
I guess I'm not living them. Because I don't have any coloring books personally, but...
Oh, I'll get you some.
Well, they're neat. I just...
Yeah. Maybe I'll find a Star Wars one for you.
I've never been much of an artist, though.
It's fun, just something to do.
Right.
So next I have, these are also by Bendon, but they're a little smaller. However, the pages are like a little thicker. So these are fun. This was a color and trace one, and it included stickers, which I think I did not touch. So I still have a bunch of Vampirina stickers in here, which I am very excited about. This is one of the ones I colored.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I think it came out really good.
Yeah, it did.
This was one of my favorite ones, I think, to color in when I went to MCIR for rehabilitation for my brain injury. I colored Vampirina in. I just love Vampirina. She's so cute with her little friend. And this one has some, like, words under each picture, which I think is cool. And you can really, like, color and trace. On one page, that's like the only color and trace part. So I feel like there was some false advertising when it said color and trace.
That's literally the only one?
Yes, that is the only one. I have skimmed through the whole book, and that is the only one I could ever find. Yeah, so I feel like it wasn't really color and trace.
Color and occasionally trace.
Occasionally trace. I also got this other Disney Junior one. It's Fancy Nancy. It was a later show on Disney Junior, and it was alright. I didn't like it as much as Vampirina, but I did enjoy it. And it has been a fun book to color. It has like 2 things to trace so far.
Stickers here too, I think.
Yeah, it does have some stickers if you're looking for a coloring book with stickers. This one has some. I got it a few years ago, so I don't know if you'll be able to find one like it. You might be able to. But I have coloring books from like a few years ago. I've collected over the years, and I never know what to do when I finish them or what to do when I finish coloring a page.
Right.
But I've really enjoyed this one. I love the butterfly here. And I like that the pages were thicker. This one actually has like 3 or 4 color and trace parts. So this one isn't false advertising. You can really color and trace. With Vampirina, they gave you like 1. They were like, nah, You only need one to color and trace. I don't know why that is. Now, this one also has stickers. It's a Disney sticker scene plus coloring and activity books. So there was like scenes where you could place stickers and create your own scene, and I did do that. I had fun with it.
Yeah.
I did Cinderella,
Nice.
like a whole thing for Cinderella. They gave me more stickers than I actually needed, which I think is a bonus. And then they had a bunch of coloring pages of all the Disney princesses, including Tangled. I love the Disney princesses. I have more Disney princess coloring books that'll be coming up for you to all to see. But this was Ariel. I colored Ariel.
Nice. That's really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with it, and I definitely enjoyed it.
Good.
So Snoopy was my favorite to color for the longest time. Like, you should see how many... And I did the same with Snoopy that I do with, like, Minnie Mouse. I never colored Snoopy the color he's, like, supposed to be. And I think the only ones I've colored out of here are Snoopy and his, like, the girl Snoopy dog. I don't know what her name is. It says Lots of Laughs on the cover. I like the cover. It's also by Ben Don. But I like this Snoopy in particular that I drew with the orange and the green. And, like, the darker green and the teal. I don't know. I like those two in particular. I had fun coloring Snoopy. Charlie Brown, though, got completely ignored. This is another color and trace one, and I don't know why I have two papers there, because there's no picture behind it to trace, it looks like. It did come with some stickers.
Yeah.
So I like that. And then I got this My Little Pony trace and color one as well. I do not see any of the tracing. Oh, I do see one of the tracing things. But it comes with stickers. I know the stickers are the best part. We love a good sticker. And I have one that I colored that I guess I'll show off just because I had fun with it. I colored this one. I don't even know if I colored her the right colors. Because they're actually My Little Pony characters. It tells you which one is which. So I don't know if Rarity actually looks like Rarity.
Let me see that. Unscramble the words.
Yeah, I think it's...
Beauty. Boutique. I don't know what the last one is. Fashion.
Oh, Beauty Boutique Fashion, yep.
Yeah.
I was going to get to that at some point.
I believe you.
Oh my
I
goodness.
just figured I'd...
Well, you did it for me, so
Oh.
there we go. I can write it.
I just wanted to see if I could...
Teamwork, babe, that I'm going to take all the credit for.
Of course. I just wanted to see if I could do it quick.
Yeah. I have this Despicable Me coloring book. It's a coloring and activity book. It also includes stickers. And I love the Minions from Despicable Me. And I can't remember where this book was bought or anything like that. But it's cute. It is very cute. There's Gru. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite character from any of the characters that are in these books. Okay, so next we have some more Ben Don books. Because I just really like Ben Don books. I showed some of these in a recent haul, but I'll show them again. My LOL OMG book. My Disney Princess Be Bright and Be Bold books. And these are the best of the best Ben Don books I've seen. Because the pages are perforated, so you can like rip them out to color them very easily. And the paper is thick and it's one-sided. And I absolutely love them. I also have this Barbie one that is also by Ben Don. The front originally looks very nice. Kind of like this Cinderella one looks very nice. But then I colored on top of my coloring books and they were like alcohol-based markers, and they got through to the other side. I tried getting some of it off with alcohol wipes, and I was somewhat successful.
Yeah.
But now I've got a very stained cover. This one I also colored on, but it was from Rennie's. I can't remember if I think I included it into a haul. Didn't we?
I think I have any thoughts. I think you did.
I might not have. If I didn't, it is what it is. No, I don't think I did, because didn't I get it when we just went with Sam and we got the Barbie fashion packs?
That sounds accurate, actually.
Yeah, no, I just got it. So it's not included in any hauls, but I got it recently, and I really, really like it. Yeah. Each page has like a happy, positive vibes quote, so I like that. Yeah. That'll definitely really enhance the mindful part of coloring. So I have those. Yeah. And my favorite coloring book we're gonna save for last. But first we're gonna start off with maybe some more adult coloring books. So this is a stressless coloring flower pattern. Does that look stressless to you?
Looks. What was it called again?
Stressless coloring flower patterns.
I don't know if I'd say less stress.
I don't think it's less stress either. They're beautiful.
Depends how OCD you are.
Yeah.
That's something I suffer from, by the way.
Yeah, they're very, like, detailed and a lot of lines. I mean, they're pretty, don't get me wrong. Yeah. I colored a few of them, but some of them, I look at them and they just look overwhelming.
Yeah. I'm intimidated.
I have another one like it. I didn't just get one, babe. I got two.
Of course.
This one is around the world, so it's like different places.
This one's not around the world. In the stress department.
Yeah, no, it's not much better in the stress apartment. They're very detailed buildings, but I think once it's colored, it'll look gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
But I will probably want to pull out my hair coloring this. So
definitely has potential though.
Yeah.
Detailed.
This one, I don't know why I got it, because it says best dad ever, and my dad wasn't around for like 20-something years of my life. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it doesn't fit my relationship with my dad. However, I have been coloring it in, and I probably would give these to my stepdad, because my stepdad took good care of us. This is an unfinished one I have currently been working on. They all say, like, I guess Papa, Dad, best dad ever. They're very detailed. They're nice. They're very nice. But I wouldn't give them to my dad.
I'd give them to mine if I were into coloring.
Yeah.
I would.
I'd give them to my stepdad or my mom's new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. One or the other. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't give them to my biological dad. Because I feel like if you're not there with your kids for 20 years...
That's fair.
I feel like you weren't the best dad ever.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he was a bad dad. Mm-hmm. Just saying you can't really say best dad ever. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'd be lying if I gave him a picture from this. I'd be on, like, Maury, and they'd be like, you know, the little lie detector and whatnot.
Right.
They'd be like, do you really think he's the best dad ever? And I'll be like, do I need to lie? Do you want me to be honest? Because the honest answer is no. My mom was more of a father figure to me than my dad, which is kind of sad.
Right.
But I love my mom, and I didn't miss out growing up because I had my stepdad. Mm-hmm. So I like this coloring book regardless. Great for Father's Day.
Absolutely.
I think that's what I got it for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I still give my biological dad a Father's Day gift, you know? Because why hold grudges? And what's more, the best karma is being happy.
Right.
The best revenge is being happy.
That's what I thought.
And I feel happy when I'm coloring.
Yeah.
And when I give him the picture, I can think I'm the better person.
Okay.
And I feel good about that. You know what I mean? I feel like I made him happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like he'll feel really guilty for not being there after a while. Don't you think? No, I'm just kidding. I hope he doesn't feel guilty. I can forgive my dad. Mm-hmm. I mean, he was in the military and he went through a lot of stuff. I can forgive him. Doesn't mean I want to go hang out with him every day.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so, on a happier note, kittens, everybody! I got a kitten coloring book. It is all cat pictures. Kyle, I bet you could color in this.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites so far.
Is this your coloring level?
Yeah, I could do that.
You could do this?
Probably.
Okay. This one I'll have to share with Kyle. It's got cat pictures. Kyle has 2 beautiful cats.
Did I do when I missed them?
Yes. Then I have 2 of these Springtime Adventures coloring books. Now, the thing about these, they have a lot of, like, easy things to color, but they have so many activities in them. And I mean, like, a lot of different activities. And I could do without the activities, even though I filled them in. I was really bored that day.
Right.
I was like, cat, pig, mouse. Yeah, I can spell that. But, yeah. I prefer it without as many activities. You know, I just want to color. I don't really want to fill in letters to words. But that's just me. I mean, sometimes that's relaxing. I like word searches.
Yeah.
Sometimes a maze is relaxing, but I just want more cute ducks, okay? I want more cute ducks and bunnies.
Right.
I have a princess and a mermaid one. They're both made by Vision Street or Vision ST. They were at either Family Dollars or Rennie's, and they're really simple, easy for younger people to color in. So they're very relaxing if I just want something really simple to color. And I love the mermaid ones. I love coloring mermaids.
Yeah.
So we're getting through this faster now, folks. So I might see if we can get through the whole thing. I was thinking about splitting it into 2 videos, but you might just get an extra long video. I have Crayola. And it's a cute one. Also, simple lines.
Animals.
Yep. I have a Crayola Frozen one, and it's got coloring and activity pages. The activity pages are cute. The paper is thick. Some of them are more detailed than others. But overall, they're very, very nice. I like this page in particular. Now, this one I colored so much because it's like all animals. I had a blast coloring this one. So let me find one of the ones I did. Because I want to show it off.
There you go.
I colored in this little deer. Or moose. I'm not sure which. I colored in the little monkey. I think it came out really good. I don't know. They're simple and they're fun. And they don't require a lot of detail work. But I used to color one at MCIR after lunch. I would sit there and I'd be coloring like gorillas. So that's a fun one. Then I have this Blue Moo coloring book.
Yeah.
And I colored a bunch out of this one as well, just because they were really simple. I think this one came out good.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I like it.
So also great for younger kids. This one is a Crayola Garden Friends one. Great for younger kids as well. I colored in this little like rocket ship. I was having or a plane. I think it's a plane, not a rocket ship. I think it's a plane.
Zoom, jet plane, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a jet plane. And then I colored in this mouse with a balloon. The mouse was my favorite one to color. I have a unicorn book because, you know, we all love unicorns. I have colored many of the unicorns.
Yep.
I colored this one. And so this one is also very fun. It always makes me smile when I see it. Then I have this Hello Kitty coloring book that I have come very close to completing. I actually found a couple pages where I left Hello Kitty white.
Huh.
I think because I didn't finish the page. But I used to do her like yellow.
Yeah.
This was one of my examples of a Hello Kitty.
Hello, Yellow Kitty.
Yeah. It's Yellow Kitty, not Hello Kitty.
I said hello, Yellow Kitty.
Oh, this one is green. I picked Kyle's favorite color. He loves green.
Did I do?
I have more green. Apparently, I was really feeling like green, blue, and purple. So that's a fun one if you like Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
This one is a color by number. And it's by Kappa Activity Books. It's sometimes fun to do a color by number. I also have a Santa color by number. I don't know which brand it's by. Oh, Sun Life Drawing is what it's by, and they actually have a Pokemon one called Pokemon Quest, which looks good. So I might have to look for the Pokemon one.
Nice. Yeah.
And it tells you what colors to do, so it's gonna be really. I thought it would be really simple, but now I'm looking at all those lines, and I'm thinking that would give me a headache.
Yeah, I'll say.
But we'll see. We'll see how simple it is. So I showed you those two. These two are two kickback and color Christmas books to music. This is volume 1 and volume 2. And you can listen to music. There are free downloadable songs that you can download. It gives you like the website, and you can color with Christmas music to these awesome Christmas drawings. They're very detailed Christmas drawings, so littles might get frustrated with one like this. If you're not like a very skilled artist, you might not want to color this. There's a really cool giraffe with a Santa hat. Mm-hmm. I don't know why a giraffe would wear a Santa hat, but I think it's cute.
Is that yeah, it's a giraffe.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
There was this hat that I colored. It took me forever. You can tell I put a lot of work into it. Yeah, I was really trying hard. This is another one I colored. And it's the same one as the same kind of one. It's just volume 2 of the other one. I colored this pretty ornament. It's very pretty. I have 2 paint by number books. One is a cat one and one is a dog one. Mm-hmm. And they're by Kappa Activity Books as well. This one is an adventure coloring book. And it is basically mostly kids pages. So more for like younger kids. But the pages are large, and I think they'd be a lot of fun. And you get like the desert and different places you can draw. This one is a dancing coloring book by the same company. The company that made this one and the last one were called Paper Craft. I like this one. I like that one right here. I have my favorite pages of them that I intend to draw first. But it's very like thick pages, so it's well made. My dogs chewed the corner.
Okay.
So that's what's with that. I have started to have to hide my coloring books and like put the rocking chair really close against the stand that they're in, because the dogs will tear them up.
I carried them up earlier for her, and I knew one of them had chew marks on it. I didn't know it was that one.
Yeah. Then I have these awesome space pictures that my brother gave me. They're square. And they're actually really, really cool. This is my favorite and the one I intend to draw first. I really like it. The dogs also chewed the corner. They chewed the corner of this one too. So apparently this was popular with the dogs. I don't know why. I wish I could tell you why. And then this one I left upstairs because I refuse to let my dogs chew this. It is the best coloring book I have ever gotten. It is one that my little brother got me. Can you guess what it is, Northern Gamer 207?
That's you.
Northern Boyfriend 207?
Sims.
Yes.
Well, Sims are right there. It's not a hard guess. But yeah.
I'm getting a little sleepy. It's been a long video, so don't mind me. At night, I tend to mix up my words. But yeah, I love this with Eliza and Bob Pancakes. And she's arguing with him. Like, that is so realistic to me. And I love that it includes, like, some of the townies and whatnot. I have to figure out which townie is which, obviously. And some of them, I think they're not townies. They're just different hairs and clothes that would be in the game. Mm-hmm. So I kind of want to figure out what the clothes are and the swatches are so I can color it to replicate the Sims. Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I love it. My brother did awesome. It was a unique gift. I can't believe he found me this coloring book. And on that note, that is the last coloring book for this video. I appreciate y'all for sticking around so long, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Farewell.